Hi there, Taurus. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at the week May 19 through 25. And you bid adieu to the sun this week as the sun moves into Gemini. And for those of you who are cuspers, meaning that you're born on the last day of Taurus or the first day of Gemini, and maybe you're born late at night, or your chart is very much a cusper chart, which is always very interesting. You get to see both sides of the argument. You're very different signs. Taurus, you're a fixed earth sign. Gemini is an air sign that cannot make up its mind. But when you put the two of them together, you get a very creative business person. So I always find it interesting when I meet cuspers and how they, view the world. Another great thing that's happening is that Mars is finally moving direct after being out of phase for 3 months. It's been in Libra since the beginning of the year and even at the end of last year. And it's moving direct in your sixth house of hard work, service to others, health, and well-being. Have you, noticed that you're not feeling as good as you could be, or you're not exercising as much, or you feel as if everything you put on is a bit tighter than it was, maybe you're just putting on weight, or if you feel like maybe you need to go have a checkup and make sure everything's running properly. Nothing wrong with that. When these things happen, and when Mars moves direct, Mars is quite a dominant planet, and in Libra, it can tend to be a little bit wishy-washy. So just make sure that if you do feel, maybe I better have this checked out, you go and do it, Taurians. It's very important. Elsewhere, there's a lot of fire and air energy happening. And there's a new moon in Gemini next week, which is your second house of money and self-esteem. For those of you who have been having financial problems, setbacks, upsets, for those of you who have been feeling as if they can't keep up with their bills, or that, they never seem to be able to get ahead, or that creditors are after them for whatever reason, this is a really good time with the sun and Mercury and the new moon all in your second house to work things out. Maybe get professional advice, or just sit down with someone who knows a little bit about spreadsheets and finance and how to put money in your superannuation, and go from there. Have a great week, Taurians. Great speaking to you, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week.